Well, I was invited to go to learn more about what it means to be a leader.
My first thought was, why in the world would they want me to attend a leadership conference? And I finally came to the conclusion that they had started off at the top of the list with all the leaders in the church and had dwindled their way down to the bottom because they couldn't find anybody willing to go. And so I thought if my pastor asked me to go, I got to go.
I really, truly wasn't sure why I was invited, because I never pictured myself in a leadership role.
The word leader or pastor or whatever is really not what it's about, because leadership, anybody can be a leader. It just depends on what role and what your gifts are, and leadership really is service.
Substantially has this affected my leadership style. I continue to go back to some of the basic principles and the basic pieces that I learned from that leadership conference.
The more the conference went on, the more I realized that maybe I was geared to a leadership area, only it just wasn't clear to me before I got there that I was maybe in that gift area.
And I think I kind of came away understanding that the Lord puts it on everyone to be a leader in some way.
Having had the opportunity to attend the Leadership Summit has been a blessing to all areas of my life, family, ministry, service, and professional.
Dealing with the kids, it really changed the way that I want to do things to where I will impact their lives, later on, to set the example or to set the standards, or just to create the environment that's a healthy environment for them to thrive in.
I was mesmerized by every speaker. There were a number of speakers each day, and I remember sitting there after each talk was over with and just wanting to absorb all the stuff that God had laid on my heart.
I was never in a leadership role as a child, but this is God's plan, and He finally took the blinders off, and I really am comfortable in this now.
It's all about everywhere that you go and everything that you do, that every moment is an opportunity. And I really think what ended up happening after going to this leadership conference and hearing people like Erwin Raphael McManus, who wrote a book called Revolution, that I would recommend to anybody to read that book, because that's what we are, is we're a revolution.
This really helped me understand some real integral pieces about how to lead from a ministry perspective, and really how to translate that out into the work that I do on a daily basis.
A lot of what I took from the conference was that leadership is about just what the word is, that you lead other people, and that you're not only attempting to lead people around you, like as far as leaders go, and the people that are involved with the church, but also people that aren't, the unchurched people, and that you set an example for those people, and that it's just about the people. No matter how really you go about it, it's about serving people and serving God and serving people through God.
God just opens up these doors and He gives you these opportunities, and that is how things have changed, just seeing every moment as an opportunity.
Not only was it good for the church and the ministries that I'm involved with here at the church, but it was good just in my day-to-day life as well.
The impression that I got that God really could use somebody like me in a leadership role. You don't have to be a leader of a 10,000 person church. You can be a leader of one, of any small ministry, anything that you can say, yes, Lord, you ask me, I'll do it, and that makes you a leader.
Consider this leadership conference, because it'll make it clear in their mind and in their heart where they need to be.
Being a leader is something that could definitely be taught, and the information that comes out of the conference is fantastic.
I understood more ideas of how to lead people and how to strengthen the base of our leadership.
The only aspect that could have been better was if it was here. This year, it's here in our community.
You have to be careful, because if you do go, and if you make a commitment to go to this, then you need to watch out, because the rest of your life is going to be changed.
I would recommend to anybody going to it, because I think that what it showed me is that God can use anybody. And I think that anybody that goes to it would have to come with the same feeling if they just go with an open mind. That if you allow God, allow the Spirit of God to move within you, you can truly move mountains.